listen to me now.
Hello again, and welcome to a conversation with Yao. Today, our topic of discussion, we'll be talking about struggle and success. SS, the need for you to struggle and how essential the role of success is predetermined by struggling. Okay, so what is struggle? So struggle is a state of affair, a situation in which you find yourself wanted in one way or the other. It could be financial struggle, emotional struggle, imbalances at a certain particular time of your life. And success is the price that is being paid to you after you've been through a certain procedure. It's the outcome of input. Yes, so this topic is quite sensitive because to me, every point of your life demands or requires a new strategy. And in that strategy is when you find yourself a bit wanted or a bit shaky or indecisive, or you feel like you are trapped. This is the thing. I feel this generation or this Gen Z development of people or the youth at this particular moment do not understand the role struggling plays to the outcome of you becoming successful. Charlie Joe, we are saying one brain young, one brain old, one like imagine you becoming 60 years old and now you have to find yourself wanting for things that maybe it should have been just 2-3 years of your life to position you right. Then you know that okay, now I'm going this direction because I've paid the price. Everybody says, oh, I want to become successful. Everybody says, oh, I want to become this. People say their dreams to me and I'm looking at the person like you don't look like the person that can become this because you cannot pay the price that would require you becoming that successful. And I'm saying it again, success is the most surgical operation any human being can encounter. This is because it is only the procedure of success that works on your mind, your spirit, your soul at once, all at once. Someone is going through something that is happening spiritually and is manifesting physically. It is beyond a surgical operation. Metaphorically, that's what I mean. Me, myself, Charlie, time day in my life with me, I struggle at this. Hey, I sit down, I say, you know, the only plan is, Charlie, I will go to Dubai, go sell, go fruits, then meat pie. Hey, I just say, no, because after uni, I feel like, okay, my life should take this dimension or this direction. I feel, okay, it's going to be all smooth, all rosy, because I know 1 or 2 people that if they step here, I'll step there. No. There is a price to pay for every level of success, and that price to pay involves, or its involvement, a struggle. My youthful people, there is no need for you to base your level of success only on materialism, because materialism is something that people sat down, thought about, and put made that implementation to control a certain people, to control, that's a topic for another day, to be able to understand the mindsets of people or to be able to tune into people's mindsets from time to time. Because imagine, oh, you're thinking iPhone 12, 15. Charlie, 10, 15 years you can go talk iPhone 35 something. So what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to link this fact that you shouldn't, in your procedure or your proceedings of struggling, you shouldn't sell your birthright. People have sold their birthright in the process of them struggling. I cannot do this anymore. I cannot go through this anymore. This is too much for me. Why am I suffering like this? Everybody's abandoned me. Look at the process, basic. Look at the process that gold becomes gold. Look at where that craft or that gold stone or whatever it is placed in the deepest part of a certain place, in some bush, in some river, in some something like. But look at how it becomes gold. the procedure it goes through, the proceedings it goes through to become refined gold. That alone should be a basic and honest phenomenon that you should see that no, everything requires a process. It's mandatory of every great thing to require or to be deduced out of procedure. People have gone through so much turmoil to reach or attain the heights of glory that they had. People did, oh, attire me, bremi. Have you suffered more than Nelson Mandela? Could you stand the stench of being in jail for one day? No. Even as at now, if you tell people, okay, I'm going to give you $5 million, go to jail 2 days or 1 night, they'll tell you no. The psychological breakdown of what I would feel after, the aftermath of what I would go through, I think I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Yes, because you are not built like that. You don't have that enthusiasm to be glorified in a certain way. My communicators, it's very important for you to understand that struggle leads to success. It varies. Someone that's from a good home or whatever, even though you might see them with all the nice stuff and all of that, when it comes to a certain point or the turning point or that switch that would give you that glorifying moments that you want, there's a sense of struggle. You go to school, you go to college, you go to university, whatever you want to become, you are given a certain time frame in which you are supposed to operate, and by the end of that time frame you've been given, they expect something, and based on that thing they will say, okay, I'll give you first class, I'll give you second class upper, I'll give you pass, I'll give you second class lower, based on your effort or your input. So everything is procedure. People talk about a car like a Rolls Royce. One of the facts upon my research that makes the Rolls Royce quite expensive is the fact that it's not a machine-made car, even though certain parts of it are built with machines or are made out of machines, but the assembling of the car is handmade. So there are certain makes of the car that you have to pre-order for them to make for you. That is what makes that particular species of a car quite unique, because its proceedings or what it stands out to become takes procedure. It involves practical tactics, someone's mastermind of putting this and this together. My communicators, there is no person in this world that has attained their height of glory, whether they were born into a good family or they are from a noble or prestige home, that hasn't or have not or will not go through a certain sense of struggle to reach their full potential, what they want, not what their family can provide for them, what they want. People have followed their dreams for 10 years before those dreams were achieved. People have followed their dreams for 25 years, 15 years, some 2 years, 1 year, 7 years. The struggling is the procedure that would let them arrive at that destination they are finding themselves. If you do not suffer young, you would suffer old. I repeat this again. If you do not suffer young, you will suffer old. And success happens to be the most surgical operation any human being or any living thing can go through. Because, like I said, and I'm saying again, it works on you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all at once. It's like a test of time. Okay, you really say you want this. Okay, let's see if you really want that. They'll keep you at the tip of the iceberg, or they will test you with the tip of what you say you want to become before they will say, okay, now you deserve this. That is even why when you walk into an interview or they are selling job offers, that when they want to offer to you, they'll tell you, we will need to interview you, we will need a one-on-one encounter with a person that is assuming to be this per your qualification, because they want to test you, they want to know how you've thrived to become who you are, or who you want to be, or who you want to manifest yourself through their company as. My communicators, success is a prize that is given to, like, after you've gone through the procedure. There's always an essence for you to see yourself thriving. The thriving is the struggle. Okay, you have to think, you have to be thoughtful, you have to be time conscious, you have to be practical, you have to improvise, you have to do stuff before whatever you want can be attained or can be brought to light. My communicators, my youthful people, the Gen Z generation, let us understand the need for us to go through the process. You cannot skip one. You are counting from 1 to 100. Then you just count 1 to 5. Then you want to jump from 7 to 50. It's not possible. It's one after the other. Procedure. My communicators, SS, success and struggle is very essential for every endeavor of our lives. Thank you once again.